This is my next project I'm working on. I'm an amateur DIY woodworker, and I have a couple Festools, and I have a 3D printer, so I said, why not look up some Festool add-ons that I can do. Well, I built this little cabinet for my Festools, and I 3D printed the Sustainer 3 slides. And I got the closest I could find to Festool Green to be a fanboy. Anyways, so the way these slides work on the Sustainer 3, they'll pull out like that. They'll pull out like that. And that's as far out as they go. So you say, well, what the heck? You can't even open up your lid. But they slide out like this, and then you can lift them. You give it a little lift, that way they don't just fall out. You can slide it out to the edge. And now you can get to your tools. Slide it in. It'll click on there, it kind of grabs it, and the slide slides in. Slide it out, lift, slide out. It'll come to the edge. It won't come out any further unless you lift it up, because there's, pieces of plastic and stuff that kind of prevent it. You could drop it, I guess, if you were careless. But it'll come out all the way. You get to your tool. I guess technically, if you're going to keep them in this, you can get rid of this. You can take these off and just do it that way. Or you can leave them up and separate them a little bit further apart so this can stay up and the next one will slide over it. But the way I've got it, I've just used a piece of scrap wood as a spacer so that it rides just above it. You could gap it out a little bit more so that this thing stayed open and it didn't get in the way of the next one. But I guess at this point I'm not changing it. Just unlock it. It'll keep the dust out. How about that? It'll keep the dust out. I haven't figured out how secure this will be if I have a heavier one up top that you pull out. So I'm probably going to have to secure this against the wall, or add a front foot to it so that it can't tip forward. Because I did make it just as shallow as the box. But, here's a good angle of the slide. Let's do that. I'll pull it out. You can see that. And matter of fact, I'll just take this thing out and you can see how the actual 3D printed slide works. I just dumped out all of my pads. Got my period. All right. These little grommets get screwed in here and here. And it slides forward, and then these are all the little cutouts that keep it from falling out. Time to clean.